Miles west of downtown Dallas, one of the league's grand settings, AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. It's Graham Gano to get this one started. Off we go from AT&T Stadium. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. On the play fake. Back. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next. That's a skill that really just comes from experience.
Prescott to his main man Lamb. CD gets the Cowboys a first down.
At the 46-yard line.
Yeah, here we go. I take
They'll run it for the first time with Devontae Williams. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. On play action, here's Dak. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
We're not real accustomed to seeing these sort of plays out of this guy. He's more of the dirty work, kind of behind-the-scenes role player. But I'll tell you what, he keeps coming through for this offense, and he's going to find himself with a couple more touches.
Yeah, here we go.
First down, it is Williams. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Micah McFadden, the linebacker, there on the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7. At the Giants' 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 7.
They're quiet. They're going to 54. Wide.
Go play action. It's Prescott. That one intercepted. Picked off by Micah McFadden. And the Giants are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
A play fake, now dart. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd.
From the 25, here's 2nd and a yard. On play action, it is Dart. He's got it inside the 5. And he'll take it on in. Thomas Fedoni. Touchdown, New York. And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career NFL touchdown. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On first and 10, Prescott. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
And 10.
Yeah, here we go.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Javon Howard. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
On the play fake, here's Dart. That's complete to the tight end, Theo Johnson. To the 10-yard line. He is out of bounds there. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up first and goal.
First and goal, New York.
They'll run. It's Scatterboo. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal at the 10-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on third and goal.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
Graham Gano for the Giants field goal.
Gano's kick is good. And the Giants will extend to a 10-0 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
At their own 33-yard line.
Dak going to throw it here on first down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's now second and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. That's good for a Dallas first down.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Everybody!
Williams gets it on the draw. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up a 14 and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Here we go. 26.
From the shotgun, it's down. And that ball incomplete over the middle. Jake Ferguson was the intended target. And it'll lead to a second down.
We're going to play. 26.
To throw is down. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. And he's in. Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Dallas. That is first touchdown of the new year. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Cowboys are on the board. It's 10-7.
Cowboys 7.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. Down up past the 45. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
And across the league, this is not one of the easier defenses to go against, let alone as a rookie. So his confidence, it's been evident all week, and it's shown up here as he tries to prove he belongs on this field.
On the ground, it's Scalabrine. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Donovan Ezaraku there to make the play.
4 yards on the pickup.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. Dart. That's caught downfield by Robinson. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
21 yards. And the Giants first down.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. 10-7 is the score.
Giants.
We're back to Arlington in a moment. Giants football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Hold it ready. Here we go.
A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 17-yard line.
Out of shotgun. It's done. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot, and now it is 4th down.
Graham Gano on for the field goal. A 34-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Giants will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Cavante Turpin on the return. He'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
He'll get this out wide. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Yeah, here we go. 47.
On third down, Prescott. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. On the give, it's Tracy. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A big play for the Giants. 38 yards.
38 yards on the play. First down.
On first down, Dart. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Jalen Hyatt. Touchdown, New York.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
They're on 21-yard line.
Yeah!
First carry now for Jaden Blue. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches.
Yeah, here we go. Like that line, ain't it? Everyone, 54. What?
It's a stadium so big you can easily spot it flying into Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. Up next, let's keep it in the NFC for this game between the New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys. Only one team will keep the winning waves going to start the season as we're off in week 2. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Now here's Cam Scattergood on the ground. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Dart. Has a man downfield. This is Robinson. And this is going to be down to about the opposing 36 for their next snap. A good pass from the rookie out of Ole Miss, and it gets him a first.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. If you get explosive plays, those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
They've got first down here from the 36. Play action with Dart. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it's good for a New York first down.
A gain of 21 yards. And the Giants first down.
Scattergood now from the gun. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
That's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Darts out of the shotgun. Brought in. And he has the New York touchdown. The Giants take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Well, whether he stays the go-to guy the entire game, we will all judge together. But no doubt about it, on that opening drive, Brock, he was the star. Bunch of catches and a touchdown to begin this one.
Yeah, I think this is twofold. Number one, you love to get this guy started early. He's a playmaker. He's a difference maker. Number two, this defense, well, they better be on high alert because this offense feels like they have a matchup they can attack, and that time attack a third time for 6.
This is taken in at the 13. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. New set of downs for him from the 31. Dak off the play fake. Throw secured by George Pickett. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here we go! Hey, 47! 26!
First down, here's Dak. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
So first down from the 41. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake, it's Prescott. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. That play good for 17 and a first down. So that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Working inside the red zone. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down after a short gain.
It's always nice to see teams still employ a fullback. I love rewarding the big guy with some touches during a game. They earn those looks. That was a well-run route, and he showed some soft hands to bring it in.
They pick the hands off. Now Prescott. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a first and goal.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And oh, he got it! Interception! Javon Holland comes up with it. And the Giants are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. On the handoff, here's Scatterboo. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. They brought to an end by Logan Wilson.
In truth, Kate, I kind of felt like he was lucky to get what he got right there. The pressure from this defense to go get that safety, it was on. And that same pressure, they're not going to back down here on 2nd down as well.
Dark from the pistol. And the pressure gets home. He doesn't throw it in time. That's a safety. And it wasn't a touchdown or a field goal, Brock, but hey, points are points. And their first points of the game come on that there safety.
You'll take them any way you can get them in this league, Kate, right? And if the defense has got to score and they've got to continue to score, that is just fine, because that is a breath of fresh air on that sideline and hopefully a bit of a kickstarter for their offense as well.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Dak now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. George Pickens, the intended target. And now it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Yeah! Here we go. Here we go. 46. Let's keep those things moving. 26.
Up the gut they go with Williams. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Yeah, here we go. Right there. Hey, kill. Here we go, 47. Hey, 47. 26.
Prescott now on 3rd down. Jump off pass to Williams. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
They're going for it. Here's Prescott. He's got it. Complete to Pickens. And he's out of bounds at the opposing 15-yard line. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him a first on 4th down.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
From the red zone now. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
Awesome play. Brings up 2nd down.
Play action now for Prescott. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. The Giants in control so far. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They've got 3rd down well inside field goal range. 3rd and long for him here. This is going to be hit by a defender and knocked away. Incomplete as the end zone look comes up empty, Brock. You've got a 4th down decision to make.
Brandon Aubrey for the Cowboys.
Aubrey puts it through, and that trims the lead to just a couple.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone, if you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you're looking for in the call sheet.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Chased out to his right. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away. Now they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Now go play action. Here's Dart. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Where you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Cowboys parlay the interception into points. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys jump in front now by 5. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Buys time, rolling right. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Logan Wilson has it. And the Cowboys are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. That last interception gave him a chance to take the lead, partner. And now their defense gets them another one so they can start growing this advantage.
Yeah, this defense letting them know we don't want to defend a small lead. Here's the ball again. Go get us a 2-score advantage this time.
That's another quick hitter. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now running here with Jaden Blue. That played good for, looks like about 6. 2nd down upcoming.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
47. Here we go, 46.
From the gun is Prescott. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3.
Oh, no touchdown! It's intercepted! Picked up by Deontay Banks.
Hey, Kate, you know as a quarterback, every decision you make has consequence. Some good, some bad. But that one right there, throwing into double coverage, making that decision to force the issue into double coverage in the end zone, that's a consequence that pays dearly.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. 12 yards on that play and a good call, and that's on the 1st.
Hey, these are the type of games he's counted on to get when they're available. Unfortunately, we had tremendous vision to see the scene and get through it before that window could close.
On 1st down, here's Dart. Taken in by Bellinger. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the pistol to give to Scanaboom. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield. In the back, he can show off his wheels.
Lasers this one deep down the middle. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. That's no good. The veteran mishits one rather surprisingly, and they leave a point after on the table. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Here's Kavontae Turpin on the return. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Back to work after throwing the pick. To the left and wheeled in by Ferguson. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
That's Lamb running the slant. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like. Got that amazing play.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
Escapes the pocket. And they're going to be set up block with 1st and goal on the other side of the 2-minute warning. Up the middle, Blue. He's taken down after gaining a couple. That's going to bring us to the 2-minute warning.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Here we go, 47. We're going to 54. Wide in. What do you think?
Dak off the play fake. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal.
Yeah! Here we go! Wide in. We're going to 54. Wide in.
Here's Dak. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys get some late points and the lead. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Connection made with his running back. This is Cam Scatteraboo. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
On play action with darts. Has a man on target to Johnson. And it's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Throw right side is caught by Robinson. He takes this forward a little to about the 39. Donovan Wilson getting there for the stop.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they don't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw. When you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Driving forward with Scatteraboo. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Darts out of the shotgun. Pushing for the end zone, and it lost the football. It's not loose. And this is going to be Cowboys football.
Put a check mark by that one. You're going to remember that one, not just over the course of this game, but I guarantee you in the offseason when they're watching effort. That was all about effort. Backs pressed against the wall when you're down here defensively. And that's the type of play the coaches love to see from everyone on the roster.
Timeout is called, just 4 seconds, and we would assume, Brock, 1 play remaining in this half. One last play before the break. The Cowboys signaling for their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Here we go.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Drawn up for him. Timeout calls, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. This is a tough spot to punt. Got to convert here on 3rd down. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Kill.
One final shot before the half. Pass is caught by Blue. And he's going to get this up to right around that 13-yard line. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Cano ready to send this away. Turpin with a return.
Turpin on the return. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Kill.
Dak now from the gun. Looking slant route complete. On the move past the 40. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys grow the lead coming out of halftime. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. Well, Brock, Brock, it speaks to the constant threats that these slant routes pose, that we aren't all too surprised when one of them breaks for something much bigger than its design, right? And it ends just like it did in a touchdown.
Yeah, Kate, that's exactly right. And the great quarterback coaches, they demand of their QBs to put it right on the money. Because when you hit that exact spot, when you don't slow your receiver down and he can catch a run, especially with the elite athletes at that position in this league, big plays follow.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Dart from the pistol. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants start the second half with some needed points. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. First call here coming from the shotgun. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Oh, he's in trouble, and he's going to go down. The Giants are all over it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Second down and 19 yards to go after that sack. Prescott here from the gun. Connecting on the slant. And it'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Giants going dime coverage here, Brock. 6 DBs out there, third down. Dak to the air here. Throwing the out route complete. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Dallas first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. He gets the handoff. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Brought to a halt by Deontay Banks.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Prescott set to pass. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Giants are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie. Right? Just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his third interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready. The defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know if he roughed him up, it cost him that catch.
And another small 4-yard chunk there. Brought down by the East Carolina rookie, Savon Rebel.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. And air it out on 3rd. To the sideline, and he's got it. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They give right side. It's Scatterboo. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, brought inside the 15. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good for a New York first down.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Let's go now.
Going right back to Scatterboo. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line. It's the defense all over this one.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And they were ready for this one. No running room at all. He's taken down behind the line.
He brought him down. Tackle made back at the 17-yard line.
Will this drive continue? Here comes third down. Third and long for him here. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Giants parlay the interception into points. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're going for the end zone.